Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. You had a nice Monday in the markets today. The market was, as expected, slow in the morning, but then it picked up speed and gave us pretty good profits towards the end of it. So let us start looking at the ETA chart from yesterday. We gapped up here. This is the 6 o'clock open yesterday night. And if you see here, we got a nice double bottom here at 5156 and went above the 5160, which was this line here. So this is what I was bothered about, the 516061 line. And as we went up there, we had a nice climb here overnight, and then we had a pullback. And right after this pullback, we got this candle between 8 and 9, and this is the support that we created here. So as let us go back to the RTH 5-minute chart now. If I go here and go to 5 minutes, you will see that okay, this is what was happening, right? So I actually did not trade anything here. I was just trying to scalp a little bit here, a little bit there, and that is how I could collect around 10 points in this area, right? But this is where I started actually building up my position. I got one contract here, I got one contract in this area, and I gave up some at the top here. I will talk towards the end why I took those decisions, how I created my channels, and what I saw that made me take some profit here, hold on to it after that, and then I took another contract here, again took one contract out in this area, in the double top area, and then I held one and saw if I could get to that 94 to 96 area, and I finally came out around the 9596 area. So if you see, we gapped up so much on the RTA chart, right? Let us bring the 20 EMA in here. We gapped up so much, and the 20 EMA, why did it not come? Okay, the 20 EMA was far away. So when this happened and we got this, I was still not confident, right? Because this was a pretty strong leg, and we went one tick above. This was kind of a bull trap here, and it came down. So I was just sitting all morning, taking $50 here, $100 there, and that's how I built up around 10 points. But the actual move started from here. So if you see what I do is, or the process that I learned about how to draw channels or how to predict channels, I'm going to show that to you right now. Okay, so I have this lower high here, correct, compared to this. So what I do is I just draw this line and extend it. Once I have extended this line, so when this candle has formed, let me bring in the bar count as well. So when bar number 28 was formed, my lowest low here, barring this, was the low of this candle. So what I did was I copied this same line and just put it while it was touching the bottom of this. Okay, so this is the line that this is the channel that I am predicting is present here, right? And if you see, it came down exactly here, which incidentally was also the opening price of the day, right? And this is, once I saw this bounce starting, I bought my first contract in here. I bought my second contract in here. I held through. I took profit of one contract at the top. I held on to the second, that okay, if it closes below the 20 EMA, I'll be out. Then this candle happened. I bought one more contract above this candle, and came out on this line. When we hit the double top here, we came out, and then I was still holding one contract. It closed below the 20 EMA. I put my stop loss here, but then immediately we got this candle, and I bought again at the top, and finally I gave up one contract again at 9.1 and held on for the rest to come to my 9.4 to 9.6 area, where I finally exited. But if you see, my main driving point today in this session is how do you draw these parallel lines, how do you predict these parallel lines. If you see, the same thing happened here. Okay, so I had this lower high here. At this point I did not know what was going to happen here. I drew this line and I extended it, correct? See, right now we are coming back to that line again. And then I copied this line and put the trend line right below this and see what happened. This is defining my channel. Okay, this is not my process. This is something that I learned from my mentor, but this is how you can predict channels. I will give you one more example. When these two happen, so this is a higher high, right? So I took the higher high here. Let me change this to a different color so that it becomes easier to understand. Okay, I took this higher high here, and at that point of time, this was my lowest area, right? I took this as my low, and so I took this and I put it here and I extended this. Okay, now you see how these channels are getting formed. And now if I start doing that and start to join these lines, you will see that the dueling line effect is happening here, right? You can extend this one as well. These are the dueling lines now. So this is resistance, this is support. Once we cross over of this becomes your support now. But now again you have a new support getting created here. So that is how you draw these dueling lines, and you predict your channels. As soon as you see there are 2 points on the chart where you can draw a line, draw the line, extend it, draw the parallel line to it. You can also do it with the channel tool. Draw a parallel line to it. Once that happens, see what happens when the price comes down to the bottom line or goes up to the top line, how the price is behaving there, and based on that you can get wonderful trades with this setup. So that was all for me today. Nothing much happened. So I got a few points here, then we started collecting here, and this is the area which gave me a good amount of profit. I came out at 9496. It was already 230, and so I decided no more new trades will be initiated. And yeah, so that's it for the day. I will come back with the expectations for tomorrow. However, I will not be available either on Facebook or on Discord tomorrow because there are some medical emergencies at home that needs to be taken care of. Anyways, have a nice day tomorrow and happy trading, guys. Bye.